I'ma make it big, I'ma make it big.
Pulled up looking picture perfect, baby. High price, but I'm worth it, baby. Can't play with you, I've been busy working, baby. Getting faded in a European
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this sort of grungy brown smoky eye, I would say, with this really dark vampy lip. So the first thing that we're going to do is prime our eyes, and as always I'm using MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly, and I'm just placing that all over my lids. You guys know the drill. I do this every single time. And the first color that I'm going in with is this bone colored eyeshadow, and this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and the color is actually called Bone, so it's just a really light color. So the first color that I'm going in with is from the Nude Tude palette, and this is called Sultry. It's just a really nice brown transition color, and I'm taking that on a Sephora Pro crease brush. I'm going to be blending that into my crease, and I'm going to be doing it from outer corner to inner corner, and I really want this look to be very rounded and not like sharp on the edge and stuff. So I'm going to go nice and neatly from inner corner to outer corner, and just blending that all out until it looks really nice and soft. I'm doing this on both eyes, and as you guys can see, it's starting to look a little bit more rounded. I just feel like this look, since I'm not doing any wing liner, looked a lot better if the eyeshadow was nice and rounded out. Then I'm going into this color called Orange Soda by Anastasia Beverly Hills with a BH Cosmetics blending brush, and I'm just going to be using this as a blending color to blend out that kind of taupey brown color. I want this to be very, I don't even know how to explain it, very just soft and kind of grungy, I guess you guys can say. I just really wanted to add a little bit more color rather than just have the brown and then the dark brown that we're going to be using later. So I use this as a transition color as well in the crease. And then I'm just going to be taking a clean MAC 224 brush and just blending those colors together. As you can see, I went back and forth a few times between the two colors to really get a soft brown in the crease. Then I'm going to be taking this color right here, which is called Sexy, also from the Nude Tude palette, and I'm going to be taking that on a flat shader brush. Now, I used this brush at first, and then I switched to a MAC, gosh, I don't even remember the name of this brush, but I used this smaller MAC brush because it really was precise, and I really wanted to round out that lid, and I just think this look came together after I did that. So this color is a very reddish brown color. On camera it looks a little more maroon, and in the pan it looked a little bit more maroon, but honestly it was a very deep brown color. Then I'm going in with a Sigma E25 brush, and I'm just going to be blending that into the crease. This is going to help make sure that there's no harsh lines or anything, and I actually didn't really like this brush at first, but then I used it for this look and I really liked it. So what I did was I took that color on the one side of the brush and placed it all over my lid and then blended up into the crease. Going back in with that Pro crease brush from Sephora, and I'm going to be blending those colors together. I think I took a little bit more of that sultry color, which is the first brown that we use, and I just blended it all together. So for my face, I'm going to be using the Hangover RX Face Primer by Too Faced Cosmetics. And I just really like this primer for moisturizing my face because since I had kind of a cold, my face was so dry, and it's winter here and it's snowing and it's freezing, so my skin has been acting up. As you guys can see, I have scars, my lips are chapped. It's just a hot mess. My skin is not doing too well right now, so we're trying to fix that. Then I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever HD Foundation with a damp beauty blender, and I'm just going to place this all over my face. You guys know the drill on this too. I always use this foundation, and I've been using it with a beauty blender more because I feel like it just gives me the best coverage and it looks like the best. I don't know, I switch up my brushes all the time. So of course, after I finish putting it all over my face, I'm going back in with that beauty blender and just stippling that all over just to make sure everything is nice and pressed into the face, and this really just smooths everything over. Then I'm going in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I haven't used this in who knows how long. I cannot tell you guys, but I definitely love it still. It's still a really great concealer. It's very light, and I'm very light now that it's not winter. I mean, now that it's winter, I'm so light, so everything just looks so pale on me, and yeah. So I'm just taking the Beauty Blender and just blending that in as well. For this concealer, I like using the Beauty Blender because it is a thicker consistency, and this just kind of shears it out a little bit more, and then also gives it a really nice, soft, flawless look. So I'm just making sure that I press that nice and firm into the skin. We want to make sure that this doesn't crease on us and doesn't look cakey, which is another reason why I use a damp Beauty Blender, because I do not like when my face looks cakey. To set this, I'm actually going to be using my Nye Banana Powder. I haven't used this in a long time either, so I was trying it out, so I just put it on my face with the Beauty Blender, and then I blended it out with a e.l.f. tapered face brush. And I love this brush for highlighting. It's just seriously an amazing brush. So I'm going to be taking this Nancy Cosmetics, I think it's called their blending brush, but it's more of a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to be taking that taupey color that we used first, which was Sultry from the Nude Tude palette, and just place that underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to go in with the color Sexy, which is that maroon brown color, and blend that out with a flat brush, and then blend it out with the E25 brush from Sigma. Then I'm going into my Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm going to be taking the lightest contour shade and placing that into the hollows of my cheeks. This is going to act as our kind of like our transition shade like we use in our crease, but for my contour. And I'm taking that on a Real Techniques contour brush. Then I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, and I'm just going to buff that into it as well. This is going to deepen up our contour as well as bronze our face. You can use a different brush for this, but I prefer to use the same one. It just works that much better. For blush today, I'm going in with MAC's Melba and MAC's Harmony, two of my all-time favorite blushes from MAC, and I am just mixing them together and giving myself a little bit of color onto the cheeks. I wanted something warm, but not too warm and not too orange, so I mixed them together, and this is what we got. Then I'm going to go in with a stippling brush and blend that contour and that blush together, and also the highlight. Then I'm going in with my Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, and I'm just placing that on my eyes. I didn't want to use too dramatic of eyelashes, so this is what we went for today. Then I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm going to blend my falsies with my real eyelashes. Now you guys won't see me do this often, but I am putting mascara on my falsies just because these are, I don't know, it just makes them look better. Then I'm going to add a few coats of that to my bottom lashes as well. This is one of my new favorite mascaras. So for the lips, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just block out my lips. And this is the LA Splash Cosmetics Lip Couture, and this is in the color Malevolent, and I mentioned these in my winter break haul. I couldn't remember what it was, but I mentioned these in my winter break haul, and they're a liquid lipstick, so basically it's going to go from a liquid to a very matte lipstick. Now, it took me a couple applications to actually apply this right. This was the first one and the only one that I recorded, so I put it on there, but I did end up taking it off and putting it back on because it didn't look good the first time. So after I put it on, I cleaned it up with concealer because these is so hard to work with. So for a highlight, I'm going to be using MAC's Soft and Gentle, another product which I haven't used in a really long time. So I decided to pull it out and just give it a go. So that is it for this makeup tutorial, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, I had to go and throw on my beanie because this look would not be complete without a beanie. I promise you, it just wouldn't. Don't forget to leave your video requests down below for me. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys love makeup tutorials. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video.
We've been walking